That's not the sound a noodle makes when the ball bounces off it.
It's 32.
32?
Magic Card Path Ride, everybody.
Hey!
Episode 32.
Yeah!
Welcome back. As many of you know, I'm Zach Malosh. Directly to the left of me is Ryan Westfall.
Fewer, no. We got all kinds of Power of the Pod shit to talk about today. It's a little excitement. Long weekend.
It was. A lot of things popped up after last show that we talked about. And again, Power of the Pod just raking through.
Yeah. Let's start off with the most obvious one. I think it's most obvious one. Golf needs something exciting to happen, and there's finally something. And that is the ultimate Power of the Pod, because we planted the seed freaking weeks ago. But Peyton Manning and Tom Brady will be joining Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, respectively, joining them as a team versus team. So it's the pairings, if you will, have been released. Phil tweeted that on his Twitter buzz.
Nice.
And it's Tiger and Peyton and Brady and Mickelson. And Brady's already going crazy with the memes and trying to talk shit and get all... It's happening, bro. And it's a coronavirus charity golf match. So boom, dude. Pod power.
Wow, dude. To quote Phil Mickelson via Twitter, after feeling the sting of defeat the first time around, looks like at Tiger Woods is bringing a ringer to the match. Hashtag Peyton Manning. And then he wrote, I'm bringing a GOAT. Tom Brady, ready to hit some bombs.
Yeah.
Crazy. When is this supposed to be? I'm glad they finally found a legit network to do it on that no one gets ripped off with. I don't even know if I got my refund for that shit.
I think that's a fair matchup. That's the only way it needs to happen because, let's be honest here, Brady is the GOAT and Tiger is the GOAT, respectively, in their fields. And then Peyton and Phil are not bad runner-ups for, being ringers. I mean, that's a good way to have it matched.
I would say Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about Peyton.
What do you mean?
I know he's a pretty good stick, but I just don't know. I think Tom Brady's a little better, I think, at golf.
I'm not even talking about golf. I'm talking about in their sports.
In their sports.
Tiger's the best of all time at golf, and Phil's like, he's down there, like, a dozen notches or something. Same thing for football. I mean, as much as I love Joe Montana, when it's all said and done, Brady's going to be looked at with all of his...
Takes over.
And let's not even start that argument, but but Manning's about 10 or 12 a dozen down the line from him. So it's about a good matchup. I just like to equate it for their sport and football because who cares how good they are at golf? Either of those guys could win on any given golf day, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, nonetheless, it's a great event, it's a great idea. Power of the Pod, can't knock that. But there is, what is it? Brady, Manning's coming in you are correct, first of all.
Yeah.
All their sport aside, like, that's amazing. But to bring it into golf and the match, let's break it down. Okay? We got Brady coming in at a 3.5 handicap and Manning coming in at like a 6 something.
Okay.
All right. And maybe he can get that off not a couple notches down, and then maybe bring that when this happens, maybe bring his game, bring a little game with him. Sorry, try to read and talk.
Yeah, no, but then you got Manning's got. Did you know that Manning has 5 MVPs?
Really?
Yeah, and Brady only has 3, so he's got that. But 2 Super Bowls versus 6.
Yeah.
Ew, dude! Look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo next to Tom Brady.
It's weird, dude.
That is.
It is so weird to see that.
Look at look at the wins career wise versus Phil and Tiger. 82 versus 44.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they gonna? What's the format here? Are they just gonna do like a pro-am format,
here?
I mean, if we're doing a C Void, they can't really be playing in the same group.
Well, here's the thing: they're playing for money. So, the money is the main deal is between Tiger and Phil, right? I don't know. I'm not looking at the way it's been broken down. I don't think they've structured it yet or released how it's going to be structured because initially this was a $10 million match between the two.
Correct.
But when you bring in what's going on in the charity and the COVID crisis, these fools can't be pocketing $10 million on the eve of doing a COVID charity, right? There's something wrong about
I mean, you
that.
would think they say all the proceeds are going to to Sea Void Relief.
So, but that changes things, dude. You think it changes things? When you're playing for, not to devalue the cause at hand, but
right.
These fools are still dudes, like businessmen and athletes, and they want that money, so they'll play a little bit different. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I think it's definitely a lot lax. Like, it was more lax than I thought it was going to be, because I remember, like, I knew there was going to be side bets and this and that, but it was cool to find out that the side bets were all charity. Is there a pot? I hope there is. I hope Phil and Tiger are playing for something that they can actually take home.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all the side bets and all that stuff, which they're gonna throw $25,000 down on a putt that they're gonna donate after that.
And it's all gonna go to charity. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then between Peyton and Brady, the same thing, and they're gonna raise huge. Dude, could you imagine the security bill for that lineup at that course? Where do you think they're gonna do it? Shadow Creek in Vegas was the site last year.
Yeah, it was Las Vegas last year. It's
highly exclusive. No one goes through there.
It may depend on what courses are going to be open up, and there's courses opening. Washington, the state of Washington, is opening for the entire state on May 5th. That's coming up in like a little over a week, so it's around the corner. California is still going to be pretty tight.
Shout out to Manteca Golf Club. I got a notification today.
Yeah.
They open tomorrow.
What, dude? Once I lock down this house, bro, I need to take a weekend trip, or not a trip, but just a 45-minute drive. That's all it takes, and we could go play some golf.
Dude, I told my lady, I was like, "Damn, Manteca's open tomorrow." I was like, "I might take a drive."
You don't want to play Manteca tomorrow. It's gonna be 98 degrees,
I love it, dude.
bro.
I thrive out there, bro.
Okay.
Summer baby, man. I play out there a lot, man. I'm closest to the pin tournament. Speaking of pins, if you go play golf, said tomorrow, are you gonna have to deal with the pins having the open cups or the lipped?
Yeah. So, by the way, let me break this down for you. Like, I think I sent you a message because I was stoked. Got myself a free round.
Oh yeah, congratulations!
Made a little transaction
cool.
with some dude for my work who is a manager for golf course maintenance. So of course he uses a little laser for surveying and for random shit. And he needed one, so we pulled a deal and hooked the guy up, and everybody was happy. But yeah, he mentioned. Oh, what was the point I was getting at? Oh yeah, he said the same thing that everybody else has been saying. You got the little tin cup pointing out, so it just goes dink, and the ball just bounces off the cup. If it touches the little part of the cup, it's in the hole.
I don't know if I can dig that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can dig it.
I don't know if I can dig it either.
It actually is keeping me away from the course if they open.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Isn't that weird?
But you know what I was saying? That the sound, like the sound that we dropped in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That my remarks are getting like painfully unoriginal because I'm running out of shit. I'll keep trying.
Yeah, keep going.
But yeah, I mean that sound, we haven't been hearing that for the past year and a half anyway, since they did the whole rule with the friggin'
the lip or the other one.
Yeah, leaving that open, or leaving the stick in.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. So yeah, the real quick.
Least of my concerns if we could play golf. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we'll touch on that more, but real quick, it is slated for next month. They will be updating the place and time shortly, so that's cool. So the match will air next month. That's great in the time of Sea Void, man.
Dude.
I'm gonna have a little barbecue probably by myself. Maybe we'll do Maybe we'll do it live from on set. We'll watch the match and we'll do it, baby.
You know who else popped up in the news? Power of the Pod? Because I shouted out his birthday last episode. Tony Romo doing a 54-hole fundraising tournament for COVID. That is already set to take place this week. What is this? Merido Golf Club in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
18 holes. He plays on Tuesday through Thursday. And Caddy Only Club. Caddy's been not working because of COVID-19, so they need a little money in their pocket. So it's a little charity mostly for the people. How many players? Will feature 72 players who each pay $250.
Dude.
And those fees go to the club caddies. Go straight to the caddies.
That's great for them.
Well done.
I will say this: watch you see a spike of Void news because of this thing. Like,
Oh,
every
God,
player
wouldn't that
there.
suck,
You know what I
man?
mean?
People try to do
We should've
something
never done
nice.
it.
I know, and then it
Shouldn't have too
spreads
many
like
people.
that.
72 people, dude. You really need 72 people.
It's a tough call, bro. When do you? I mean,
Hey, but Texas is open. They're ready for business. So
a lot of countries are. You know, it's turning into a state versus federal type of battle, and then you know, we got the president who wants to open up the entire country, and
Right.
you know, I'm obviously I'm not too fond of the guy. I mentioned
As
it
you
on the
well
show.
know, as we all
Yeah,
well know. Yes.
but you know, it's an interesting battle because I if I may be so brash to say that I do support his need and want to open up golf again because you know, that's something that I preach.
It's the only thing we can relate
Hey,
to
you know,
with the
you
guy,
gotta pick
right?
something. Fuck, I mean, but here's the thing: like, if it's safe, we could do it. I'll be pleased. Does that mean I'm gonna start not wearing a mask and coughing on people's faces and hugging people and high fiving and touching fruit and putting it back? No, you know, I'm still live a responsible COVID life because the COVID life's gonna be rocking for a while. But golf, bring it on, man. It's time.
You know, it's funny you say that. At Manteca Golf Club, or you said something a minute ago. It might be the best time to go during the week there, because I think on any given day, because it's always 100 fucking degrees out there,
Yeah.
right? So it doesn't matter what time. Like, there's not a whole lot of people that golf there. Like, really, whenever I've been there, I've been there on a busy day and there wasn't a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
So it just makes me think, like, maybe if I go out there like at noon and just get a scorching round at like the peak time, like 95 degrees.
Well, then get yourself out to Manteca tomorrow, bro. I don't think there'll be anybody out there.
I might have to make a mission this
Wait,
time.
but the course opens tomorrow? Like
Tomorrow. I might
tomorrow's
go
opening
tomorrow.
day? Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to go on opening day. That'll be like a Star Wars movie. That'll be gnarly.
It's gonna be a mess, dude.
People will just be happy to just be out there, even if it does take 5 hours. So you don't want them.
Right.
Be patient. Wait a little bit. See, I'm impatient, but I won't do that. Not a first day.
I got a buddy. Shout out to CC Cornell Carter. If he does listen to this show, very popular singer, avid golfer. He went golfing today, and he's out in the East Bay. So who knows where he went?
Man,
I think he's a Lake Merced guy.
oh, Lake Merced. Okay. You know what? Anywhere too. So you gotta hear from this guy. See if you can find out where he
Let him
played.
up.
Maybe at the turn. I'll give a shout out, I guess, just since it's whatever. But the guy who hooked me up with those Project BAs was Brian Anderson, Nike
Yeah.
SPs. He wrote me a fun little note, and he said something about like he put a lot of like rainbows and designs. Oh, here you. And hope you love the shoes. Be safe. Take care. One love. Signed sincerely, Peter Slamma Jamma.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's hella cool.
Peter Slamma Jamma.
That
So,
sounds like a very
shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy.
he's probably on acid watching Three's Company reruns. Just
I hope
like,
so.
Mailing out boxes of shoes, writing notes.
Speaking of doing acid, shout out to John Daly. It's his birthday today.
Shouts to the JD.
Man, just icon.
Another year of amazingly being alive.
Just holding on by the seat of his pants, bro.
Hey, cheers to John Daly. I'm drinking a White Claw, which is, you know, it's not out of my normal to drink this, but you know what? You know when the perfect day is when it's 85 degrees and beautiful.
Like today.
And right now in sunny California, San Jose, California, it is fucking 80. I think it's higher than that. I think it's like 90 almost.
Something like that. And a sweat box in here, man. Yeah, I was 85 today, 86, something like that.
Claw's keeping me cool.
I went outside. I got to order some masks, though. I'm getting some weird looks on my mountain bike.
Dude told me to wear a mask today in the Kragen or in the auto parts.
Wow.
He said, "You should wear a mask, dude." I was like, first I'm like, wow, I want to fucking punch this guy in the face, real bad.
I will say that's one thing that's kind of coming out in me as the days go by is that I just really just started to punch people.
Yeah, it's true too. I should wear a mask.
It's very true.
I got out of the car. I was like, fuck, my mask. It's in the other fucking car glove box.
Yeah,
I don't have.
I've seen your mask.
Yeah, I have a Grateful Dead mask.
Sick, dude. So
but my
tight.
mom made a little homemade mask. Did you see that shit I put on the old Insta account? What happened to my mom's? Shout out to the anonymous neighbor.
Tell the people, man. This is good.
So my mom's got poppies running rampant like fucking
They're
Darlene
beautiful.
fucking Snell in fucking Missouri, and they're glorious, bright orange. Some random person, she has no idea who, just dropped a piece of artwork on her doorstep. Turns out this person took a picture of her poppies Then got a little wood frame, little 8x9, you know, a little
Yeah.
maybe shorter than that, maybe like 6x9 or something like that. And then wrapped the canvas around it and did a little stable job. So it's a beautiful little canvas artwork of her poppies, and just left it on her doorstep.
That's just beautiful, man.
Isn't that glorious?
Act of kindness.
Kindness, bro. Poppies.
That's pretty cool. And that's kind of like a thank you for letting me stock your house, kind of.
Oh, they are growing, bro.
Was mom pumped on it?
Oh yeah, she's pumped on it. I had to like hang a little fixture hook on it, and then I gotta put it up.
That's cool.
I think my mom could do all this shit, but she just loves to have me do all that like house stuff now.
Got you.
That's what you gotta do.
Man of the house, dude.
We talking about golf?
Now we're not. But in light of all this right now, I just realized I haven't updated our Twitter in quite a bit since April 15th. That's poor social media judgment. Right
Bro, get on it, man. I'm trying to hold down some others. Social media is hard, bro.
It is, man. I got the attention span of a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got too many other dumb things to do.
I'm just a squirrel.
Squirrel. Jordan Spieth was a member at that Meridale, by the way, where Romo's tournament is, but he didn't play.
Did they already do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's happening this week.
Oh, okay. And he's not going to play.
Yeah, you got Victor Hovland is in it. Well, Hov sauce.
He's been itching to play. He's been posting a lot of videos and stuff. That's crazy they're going to do this.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
That's all I got. That's all there is in golf, man. Pat Perez is sounding off about like just waiting.
Where'd you say it was at again? Madore?
Maduro, Madiroe in Texas.
Yeah, it's already going off.
Is it? Is it happening right now?
Yeah, quote, good to be back. Scheffler chips in for 66, takes the lead out there.
Scotty Chefs?
Looks like it.
Well, hey, bro, golf
Swoosh
is...
gang. There's your swoosh gang.
Shit, so golf is happening. I mean, you know... That's
It's so weird to see, dude.
It's not really like golf, but when you got Victor Hovland playing, then that's pretty tight, man.
Man.
Hobble the shovel?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe I didn't see it.
Oh, hobble on down.
His playing competitor is 15-year-old Texas commit Tommy Morrison.
Bro, have you
72.
Have you been watching The Big Break?
Haven't. I like I kind of said last episode, like I just been kind of like just plummeting down the dark hole. Like I'm not even watching Golf Channel anymore.
I catch it when I turn off Netflix every time because it's always on the Golf Channel, you know.
Right. So I get stuck instantly.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll watch whatever this is.
I do want to watch the Dominican Republican one though.
That one's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's where they show Blair,
Shout
dude.
out to all the DR people, man.
That's where Blair comes through.
Okay.
That's the men versus women run, right?
Yeah. I thought the men versus women was Turtle Bay.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I think
maybe that was Dominican. I don't know. Shit,
I don't know. Like, looks like I need to start watching that.
Yeah, I've been kind of like
going on.
paying attention here and there.
Well, it's tough too, you know. You're not. I mean, for me especially, like I'm not golfing. I'm like with the exception of chipping and putting now because I got off my lazy ass. Like, you can't go. So what's the fucking point? You know, like I'm not even. I don't know.
I haven't chipped.
I'm in a weird place.
Yeah, I know. I'm there with you.
I think a lot of it is I'm just like, because all day and I've mentioned it, like I just think about how scary it is to like think about swinging a golf club right now.
Oh, I'm not worried about swinging. I'm just worried about like chipping. To be honest.
Do you even care where it goes? If you like your first drive, your first day back, do you even care where that ball goes?
Yeah, just because I love the epic.
Fucking competitor, dude.
Yeah,
I love it, Ryan.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'd be mad. It would make my entire day if I just nutted it down the fairway straight up.
That'll set the tone.
I mean, it won't ruin my day if I shank one. Then I'll be like, yeah.
And then you have to just roll with it.
No disappointment though if I do shank it. I mean, a little disappointment, but
yeah.
no like what? No throwing a fit.
No, that's a great point, man. Like at first, kiddingly, I was just like, I don't even, but I was like, nah, that's an amateur move, bro. You want that shit to go. You want to make that course your bitch. Because what if you don't go back the next? What if they C-void it down again?
That's what I'm saying.
You're not playing.
C-void.
What a scary thing.
This is this day and age.
No, you know what I thought was a weird thing too is no tennis courts. Like, why are you shutting down golf courses and tennis courts? Like, you're literally like 40 people.
Tennis, I'd say it's like the third safest sport. I think golf is number one.
I think because you're sharing the ball, maybe.
Yeah.
Golf. The thing with the pins and all that stuff, like, makes you think, is it?
Yeah.
You know, like, is it that safe? And then they're like, even we've already talked about this plenty of times, but yeah, Manteca's doing it too, where it's one person per cart, no fivesomes, obviously, which there should never be anyway. I don't give a shit who you are.
They're having foursomes though.
I think so. Just said no fivesomes.
They kind of need to. They kind of need to have foursomes. They gotta make that money, man. They gotta make that money. It's really good for the economy, bro. It'll be good. Bring back golf. People will go if you build it
This is true.
in the cornfield.
Man, speaking of which, before we're coming up to the turn here. So let me throw this at you. What if it becomes the norm now that it's just better to ride solo, right? Like,
It always is.
right. So, but making it mandatory that every foursome has to have their own cart.
Oh, that means we get a cart for the same price, like the half cart price forever.
Oh, they'll probably gouge the shit out of anybody
Nah,
who
man, you
does
can't.
that.
You can't
But
do that.
That's true. Oh,
You
you
can't.
because
Like,
you automatically pay for it anyway.
You can't charge me for 2 people's worth of cart.
No,
because
right?
of
No, yeah,
COVID?
no, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. So what? But I'm saying maybe if it becomes the norm, maybe they do. But it speeds up the game. I would think if you knew it. Like, what if you were bringing out some uncle or whatever who fucking plays like shit?
True.
You know, and you're with your buddies who play kind of fast, and you're on a busy Sunday, and if he could just have his own cart, then he could pick up the pace. You know,
Yeah.
when he sees you all at the green and he's still in the fairway, he'll know it's time to go. You know what I mean? So, something to think about, man. That just hit me right now, because I just right away I was like, man, that would make the game a lot faster at a lot of places if you had to.
Where I get off to go to work every day is the same place you would get off if you were going to Santa Teresa. So, and it's just that little. For the last 13 years, when I got off there, I was going to Santa Teresa, no doubt.
Yeah.
Just makes me think I'm right there, man. Oh, that's where we're going. The day that place opens, dude.
No way. I'm not going there. No, sir.
Man, not the day. Like we said earlier, not the day.
Yeah, you know what? And I think I would even wait like 2 weeks before I went anywhere. I'd
We'll go early.
probably hit the range, get a nice range session in, and then
me-
go play. Probably that's for me though.
Me, Lee, and Mike will go on a Friday.
Let me know
Take
how.
off a little early.
Let me know how it is. It's got to be right. You know me. I get all vibey and weird. I got a vibe.
You know,
I'm not vibing.
vibey and weird.
Nah, it's just weird, dude. Because I mean, the conditions have got to be cool. Because Santa Teresa is like, unfortunately, like, not needed to be as stuck up as it is. Like, it's a great course. Don't get me wrong, but the attitude there and the hiking of the prices
price?
on the
Not
weekends.
Kids are cool though. They're good.
Kids
Good
are just
people
doing
that
their
work
job,
there.
I guess.
Good people.
Yeah.
Bartender's cool. I like the vibe there.
I don't know. They're kind of just like.
They're clicky though, so they're like
cliquey.
you don't belong
Yeah,
here.
there's regs.
Yeah.
Um.
Remember the fucking old bartender dude, the tall dude, looked like Ted Danson with the big white hair. That guy was tight.
About that guy, man.
Jim, I think.
Big Jim, huh?
Shout out to Jim.
Huh. Interesting. I haven't been there in days, man.
I know what we're gonna talk about when we tee off on 10.
What's that?
Ray Frankley's show.
Just epic proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that on the turn. Real quick, I'm gonna squeeze this in. Are you familiar with the movie Rad?
Crew Jones
Thank you.
is one of my many idols. Many idols.
That's amazing. The great Bill Allen.
The great Bill Allen.
Yeah.
Lori Loughlin. Shout out to Lori Loughlin.
Man.
That's where it
She's
all
kinda ducking
started
and
for
dodging
Lori.
the law right now. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
It's good to see white people go down now and again. At least
I
in my
heard
book.
she was bribing fucking preschool people back
Probably
then
bribing
in 86.
Fucking judge right now.
Yeah.
She'll do 3 months.
What year is that? 85, 86? Do you know the year?
86
exactly?
actually. I looked it up the other day.
There you go. Call it. Whoa.
So on the FB, I follow this like greatest movie ever rad page, and it's just like fans that build the bikes, the whole nine,
Yeah.
and just jock the movie and whatever. There is some nutbags on there. And I just mean that a nice way. Like they're crazy. They built every bike the same. They have the Lori Loughlin one, the whole thing, right?
Oh.
It's nuts, dude. So my cousin in Texas is on the page too. White guy. I didn't know we were, and then now I know. But anyway, the Great Hell Track was essentially being stored at Texplex out in middle of nowhere, fucking Texas. And when you brought up Field of Dreams, I thought of this because they're like, if you build it, they will come. And I was like, shit, they just need to get some of those things back. Well, anyway, apparently it's gone now. Like, it's completely gone. But in 2018, they were still doing King of Hell Track. So they've had events this whole time. Bart...
At the Hell Track.
What's his real name? It's Bart
Connor?
Bart Connor. Bart Connor comes out, and Bill Allen comes out now and again. It's out in the middle of the day, and people qualify all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to do a couple events before you even get there, too.
Is the Kicks Bowl still there?
So it's just a wooden bowl, but it's the Kicks Bowl. Dude, watching dudes crumple themselves. They end up putting like a little board at the end of it so you can actually like just wheelie down it.
Ain't no one backflipping out of that shit. That's for sure.
Dude. Yeah, well he didn't backflip out of the
Oh, that's
bowl.
right. He didn't. Yeah.
So let me get to that real quick. So I watched this thing, right? Because I'm looking for all the stuff on Rad because everyone was talking about bringing Helltrack back. And I was like, wow, this is fucking crazy, dude. And so anyway, I watched this thing and this team ends up being the guy who wins it, right? They're all filming their road to whatever. So I caught the last episode, which is them finally getting to Helltrack.
Yeah.
So they had like trial runs all day. They had a warm-up session where everyone just got used to the course. As the day went on, the Texas winds came in, dude. Like people were really pushing, really trying to pump. They had the step up, the big famous step up that leads you back onto the wall. So then I started geeking out, watching other people's stuff, and seeing them going and dropping in on the thing the first time and bailing on the wall and what have yous. So anyway, second to last run, the guy who's actually making the video, he has a GoPro. This crazy fuck, dude, comes out of the moguls, does the Crew Jones backflip right in front of everybody, okay? Slams it, cuts off 2 people in the process.
Nice.
Comes up, goes through, hops up, goes down the step up, goes down and then goes up. Doesn't go up it, jumps across onto the wall, sneaks into second place.
Oh.
So then you're like, that was fucking nuts, dude. This guy is fucking just crazy, right? Because he just starts booking it out of nowhere after the backflip. Like, he's just fucking pumped. So, anyway, final heat. Nothing spectacular. Same old thing. He's real pumping. You're just seeing this guy get a lot of good breaks. And right at the end, boom, puts it on, goes to come up to the step up, boom, jumps it again. And you got to understand that jump from that step up.
Can I see this? Can
you
send me this?
I'll show it to you before you leave.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude hits the wall right again for first place and wins King of Helltrack. No one's even like, that's not cheating. That's great. You fucking literally murdered this course today, right? Everyone was like, that guy's the winner. And they interviewed him. He's like, all I know is I can't talk. I watched Rad my whole life, and I can't believe I just did that.
Wow. Feels like time is standing still.
He was like, I won Helltrack. He was like a child, dude. And then Bart Connor comes out, gives him a hug. Meet my kids.
Oh,
You're
man.
the best.
Fucking send me an
It
angel,
was crazy,
bro.
dude. I'll send you a shot of that angel
Send me
later.
an angel.
Anyway, so for all the folks out there, we love the movie Rad. I wanted to share that with everybody because
If we would have
we
put,
like bikes and stuff.
if we would have put talk about Rad for a few minutes on like one of our subject matters, if we were to take notes anymore, I would have been like, yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't know it. Glad.
Oh, I'm so
Rad.
happy. I mean, the things you see and dig up. It's funny because what brought all this up was my mom tagged me in something. She's like, "Remember this movie?" And I was like, "I just watched it yesterday." Because on that site on Facebook, people post the movie like every other day.
Dude, only you can make it right, bro. Only you could break the ice. Just remember.
Shout
Break
out
the
to
ice.
shout out to the guy in the video at Helltrack playing a solo electric guitar set of all the soundtrack, and he does Break the Ice all fucking. But he's by himself. There's no band. He's not even doing that. He's just strumming through it, singing it. That's great.
Dude, like the Filipino karaoke dude at the market that just jams out Eric Clapton songs in the parking lot. Yeah.
So that was cool. I just wanted to share that. Sorry, guys. Sorry to geek out there for a minute. But with that said, as we come about the turn, we should tell the people what we did this weekend, man. Yeah. It was cool.
We'll do it.
Well, this past weekend, Sunday the 26th, San Jose had their annual event, the Sofa Music Festival, which is generally downtown San Jose.
Sofa is south of First Street.
Correct.
Yeah.
The event's been going on for years. It's pretty well ran. Shout out to Jimmy and all them. But except this year they got thrown the big wrench, man. The event was close to not happening. They came together, got an IT team, kind of, volunteers and stuff like that said, hey, this could be done. Let's do this. So people submitted live streams, Zooms, what have you. It made a pretty big event. There was, I don't even know how many bands did it. There was a lot. Yeah. And we did it as well. Ray
Frankly stepped up, man. And we would have done the live stream, but we don't have Wi-Fi in the
studio
area where we have to play our music. So we just asked if we could do we filmed it the day before and which gave us an opportunity to actually chop it up a little bit and gift wrap it a little nicer, which was Came out great, man. Came out great. Good response. Good response, bro.
It was cool.
And this guy edited it, of course, and it's pretty
Thank you. It came out really good. We recorded it live.
Yeah.
We did since we got time, a little quick backstory.
Yeah.
We had no rehearsals leading up to that.
None.
There was probably, we did a solo thing for Phil.
Yeah.
And then this came about. And when Phil first dropped it on me, I was like, yeah, when's it need to be done? And he's like, oh, this Saturday. And I think this was like Monday or Tuesday. I was like, all right. So we go in. We took 2 hours to set up because you got to get angles and tones. We rehearsed all the songs once and dove right in. Even with mistakes or whatever, we let it go. You got the raw, straight up, Ray Frankly,
like
live
a
from
concert,
the headquarters. Yeah,
like a concert. We wanted it to be that way. I mean, I wasn't pleased that I fucked up a lot, especially in the first song.
And I had a big one on the second one for sure.
But overall, it sounded really good, and I think
it sounded great.
We were in like, oh, tones could have been better, levels, whatever. It was really good considering that what we accomplished was being able to do a live feed, basically in a stream one, solid show,
right,
from our studio. Man, the way things are going right now, and we love our studio.
Yeah, it was good, and I think too it was like most importantly, like you said, we were able to gift wrap it, right? Like we put on more of a production, which we've always thrived for. Like, we used to like lights to shows, to bars, just the smallest bar. We got a light rig with a light guy.
That was crazy.
Just to bring the show. It got expensive and, got heavy after a while. But anyway.
Trusses, whatnot.
Same thing. So we wanted to bring a little bit more to it. And, got to put a little logo in the front of it and the little thing at the end, thanking all the fans and telling everybody to stay safe. So I think success.
I think success, man.
Yeah.
Ray would be proud. Ray, the uncredited inventor of mayonnaise, he'd be pretty stoked, man, to this show.
Made Uncle you proud, Ray. Bud.
Yeah. What do you got, man?
Dude. First of all,
what are we gonna do? We can't really. This was a huge deal for us to play this concert because, we
it's not looking good.
We broke the chain of being real good. We didn't meet up. We even said that we were gonna get together and work on our album. We didn't really do that.
Haven't done it yet. No,
we followed the rules, bro.
I've been mixing some stuff, but we still need a song for vocals for us to be completed.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where we're at right now. As they say, even when things open up, there's two things to this. First of all, the venues themselves might not even be open yet by then. Then you have the other factor of all the venues that are actually going to have to shut down before they're even allowed to open.
Yeah.
And so what venues are we going to have? So we've already mentioned this on the last show, but I'm just saying again, we're going to run into that.
It falls into that category because, we obviously golf is the main theme of the show, and that's something we should be able to do, and we profess it. But we're responsibly, we cannot take that same stance with playing live music in live venues like with bars. And
no,
this is one of those things that's going to take a while, man.
It's going to take a long while.
One of the things we love, it's just it might be through the rest of the year. 2020 may not get to see any more live shows, at least in California.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Again, some states are doing it.
And the
golf.
They just did the official push of the shelter in place for another month, and it seems like it's been that way for the last few months. It's just another month. But things are getting better and they're getting taken care of, so things are working. But man, it's just people are fucking going crazy, dude, going crazy.
Yeah, well, great way to utilize the time though. I know we broke protocol, but it had to be done. We were in and out in a couple hours. We didn't give each other hugs and kisses or anything like that. Just that was it.
Yeah.
Handle business and go.
There wasn't any foreign sharing of items or beverages.
But back to golf, is golfing in foursomes, because you brought it up, like, is that breaking protocol? Like, should you be golfing in foursomes? At some point, you're going to be standing right next to somebody.
Problem is, as soon as they open those gates, dude, people are going to be lining up, and you can't be setting out.
They don't know what's coming, dude. They don't even know what's coming. Power of the pod. We already broke it down to what the fuck's going to happen.
Hopefully, the rule is just, if they have to, they're going to have to, and everybody pays the same price that they always pay, but everybody gets their own cart. They're going to run out of carts. They're going to urge people to walk.
Well, a lot of them's online booking.
Yeah.
So you have to reserve your tee time and you have to reserve your spot at the driving range. Which, if you watch, like, said Butsy and some of those guys that are still going to the range because Arizona and Colorado and places like that aren't really shut down. But they are kind of. The golf courses aren't. Dude, those driving ranges are just fucking full, dude.
Yeah.
They're full.
I wish I could hit a ball. I'd be at one. I'd be at a range, bro.
That's all I need. I think, like, that's all I need
Home
in
on
my
the
life
range.
right now. Backyard's fun, but I can't. I mean, I can't rope a driver in the backyard.
Yeah.
Can't rope a 3-iron.
I need to find my house, man. Looked at another house today. No dice.
Homeless West Falls, man.
Homeless. Just trying to find a home, bro. An apartment is not a home anymore. It's just not. We need a home.
I'm not at home yet here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need a home too. I feel you.
This place is nice, though.
Thanks, man. Well, speaking of home, I can't wait to get back home on the golf course.
Home.
So I'm going to reach out to a couple people I saw golfing today in our area. Like you said, we're probably going to be the one of 4 counties that are going to stay shut down. The rest of California is just kind of slowly but surely making their strides.
I want to do it, man. I think we should make a strike to go on a mission.
I think we should hit up Manteca next week.
As soon as I get an acceptance and we decide and we sign the contract, and no more my weekend has just been looking at house after house. I love to golf right now. I would be golfing right now. So let's get me some power of the pod love, and let's find our home. Let's lock that up.
Let's
Hopefully
get the Crust Falls home.
I like the one with the pool.
Get the man the pool. Power the pod.
Give me the pool. Pool pod power. Pool pod power.
That's like pretty much 4 or 5 shots everybody needs to take right now.
5 shots for the
Power
pool.
Well, anyway, folks, Power the Pod. Thanks for joining the pod. Shout out to our sponsors, Anchor.fm, for making this all possible.
That's what we did.
Get ready for more commercials, folks. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Head down.
Good vibes. Love you. Okay, bye.